I'm just filing a quick report that I'm back alive, barely, but I was not able to make it. I'll show you. And I knew it was 50-50, but I wanted to go up anyway, and I did. Okay, it turns out, first of all, I know that it's going to be 10 times rougher than what Google Earth shows. I knew that. So I went up here, and went up here, and went up here, and so the goal was to go up here and get down in this crevice because I've never explored it, and then better yet to come out here and then go back down. In other words, do the whole loop. Okay, so I went up, and it just turned out that. I mean, which I knew. It was not like I didn't know it. I did. Okay, so I went up. This green line, I just roughly drew that in. But the issue was, and I went over it before going up for the hike, that if it looks like this on Google Earth, it's going to be a lot worse than when you get there, and the odds are slim to none that I'll be able to make it down in there. But I wanted to go anyway, and so I did. And sure enough, it was way too rugged. I went up, and I went up all the way up to here. And so I'll do a video, not the whole thing, because since I failed at the goal, I won't do a big long video. So I'll upload these shots where I come up here. It was dark when I got up here, and I go along, and I wait. I had to wait to daybreak because I was kind of stranded, and my light did the 3 times thing, which is kind of a signal that it's getting low, which turned out it wasn't. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was overheated. So anyway, I come up here, and I actually surfaced, up here along this rim, that's one scary rim, boy. I'll tell you, I was scared out of my wits. And when I got up there, and and plus being in the dark makes it better or worse, however you want to look at it. But I got up there and I go, oh Lord, and I look out, but I couldn't see because it's too vast, and so I had no choice but to hole up at a rest stop, which I think was here, and I recorded on all trails, so I'll be able to report back exactly where it was. But I haven't done that yet, so I'm just doing this as a quick report that I made it back alive, but it was borderline, believe me. And so I go along here, and I go along here. As soon as first light, I look out and I go, I don't see the saddles at all. I thought I thought I was here, and see, here's there's the saddles. There's the saddles there, the little saddles. Okay, so I thought I had come up and I would be looking down at them or out at them, but no, I was over here looking into outer space, and I go, where's the saddles? I can't go any further. I can't go any more than this because I'm disorientated because I don't see the saddles like I expected. Remember, the goal never was to go to the summit, but I would. If I went up here and bebopped down to the saddles, I would have went ahead and went up to the top just with the hell of it, but it wasn't that way. And so I waited until first light, which was about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I look and I look and I look over and I go, is that the saddles? That must be the saddles over there. And so then I have to come along here, and go down here, and go sideways across this, which was a living bitch. And then I made it to here, and then made it up to here to assess the situation. And no, so I viewed out and down. I made it down to about here, made it down to about there. And I assessed the situation, every conceivable thing that I could do, and all this is much rougher. It's impossible. You'll see the videos. And then looking down, too steep, and this is all scree, and it's all slate. See the way that it's sloped? Well, the slabs and the little plates in the slate, the scree that's all there, is also going not only downhill, but it's also slippery plates. And so I thought the only thing, at one point, I viewed over, when I came back, I viewed over and thought, well, I could go down and hold on to this edge with my left hand and go down backwards and get down to here. And I go, no, this is too much. And plus going down into here, and I looked down and I didn't know what I would be going into, if I would be able to get back up or if I would be able to make it through. Because see, on Google Earth, all this is in shadow. And so my assessment here, I says, nope, this is the time to not do it or you're going to be killed. And so I went back up here. They came down to, actually I did come down to here and made an assessment and then had to climb back up to get to here and then work back over like with a dog with a tail between the legs, worked over. I had no choice but to find my way back down and go back down. But when you see the pictures and videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. First of all, it's not like I didn't know it was going to be rougher than Google Earth. Of course I know that. So I thought it was borderline. And so this was one I did not succeed. I did not succeed. But the layers, these limestone layers, I inspected anyway, and there was nothing really different about them, and I didn't see any magical fossils. See, the whole thing was that if I get up there in an area probably where some nutty person has never been before, how do I know that's where I don't find a T-Rex skull? Or something like that. But no, it's too rough up here. There is no passageway to go up here, come over and skedaddle down here, or go along here and work down here and get down in there. There is no passage. There is no passage to be able to do that.